Hi guys, and welcome to Now News Update. It is the 2nd of July 2018. I'm Jared Walters for Paranormal Now, and today I want to draw you guys' attention to two articles that I have found in the mainstream media, which I actually find quite compelling and quite interesting reads. A very rare find indeed for the mainstream media, especially when it comes to the paranormal. But very, very interesting, so let's crack on. Before we start though, a bit of housekeeping. I first want to say we are sorry for not uploading many videos this last couple of days. We have been doing some cases, we've had some personal things going on, and we've had some updates which are going to be coming out on the channel regarding the Council of 12. We have also got some footage captured at Margam Castle. Now Margam Castle, if you didn't know, and some of that footage you're going to be seeing a very sneak peek on screen now. It's from an investigation that Richard and Martin did of the castle a few days ago. And if you guys don't know, the popular paranormal show Most Haunted, along with several other shows and features etc., have featured the castle before. This is not our first time going there, but it's our first time we've been able to capture some decent video. So we're very much looking forward to showing that to you. So, in honor of World UFO Day, I want to talk to you guys today about an article I found in the Daily Mail of all places. It says, ex-NASA scientist speaks out alien encounters covered up by governments. Humanity must begin to accept the possibility UFOs are alien spacecraft. Now, this is a very balanced article, guys. I must say it does bring in some what I feel is sort of subvertive sides to the argument. There's some sides to the arguments I don't necessarily agree with, but I will link to the article in the description below so you can take a look for yourself. But the physicist is known as Kevin Knuth. Now I'm assuming his name is Knuth and it's a silent K, otherwise it's Kevin Knuth, which I think it was more, yeah, it's more silent K, to be perfectly honest. I think if I got that wrong, please correct me in the comment section below. It's from Albany State University, and he's basically saying that Scepticism and Dogma essentially present serious scientific research into the phenomena of ufology. The article does highlight that several countries, including Brazil, Canada, UK, France, and many other countries, have been declassifying documents now since 2008. And he talks about a time when he attended a NASA contact conference in 2002 with some serious speculation of UFOs, and someone obnoxiously shouted in the conference, "You don't know what's out there." And it basically highlighted it for him that the question that if we are alone in the galaxy or in the universe, then it's a very lonely place to be because it's so bloody big. And the second question, if there are interstellar objects or ships that are visiting us, then they could potentially be of a much more powerful nature to us, and then present a threat. A common sort of human argument there, but I suppose, you know, it's understandable to a point. He says that he's always been excited about the prospect of alien life and felt the subject was interesting, the subject of UFOs. Most notably the prospect of interstellar travel being actually possible. He reflects that in 1998 he was in his second week of graduate school at Montana State University and was discussing a recent cattle mutilation which could be linked to a UFO phenomena, a local UFO phenomena essentially. And a physics professor, not him obviously, a physics professor that was teaching at the university, I would presume, he joined the conversation and said that he had colleagues working at Maelstrom Air Force Base in Great Falls, Montana, who were having problems with UFOs shutting down nuclear missiles. Now, he basically, for 20 years, he says in the article, he thought this was nonsense until he seen officials in the Air Force Base at a press conference from the 1960s, wearing the same sort of uniforms and crests, etc., saying, basically giving the same accounts that they had encountered UFOs that had been shutting down nuclear missiles. One point I'd like to highlight that I didn't quite like about the article was to do with those that believe in conspiracy theory. Now, I can understand why they would put this in the article. A lot of sort of different commentators might say this is subversion. It's only sort of highlighting this recent study that was done in Kent that says those who believe in conspiracy theories are akin to low self-esteem and narcissism. Basically trying to promote self-image and heightened confidence, because the idea of conspiracy theories gives them the answer to their feeling of insecurity and lack of control over their own lives. Well, stating as someone that does believe in conspiracy theories, that didn't want to go down this road, that was led down this road via a series of events that happened to me, some including me, some not including me, and these being the only theories that actually tie everything together in a way that is understandable, then I would say that a lot of that study is, well, very flawed, because I'm part of an investigation team that believes that they are talking to aliens through a box. Trust me, doesn't do that much good for your own self-image, and it's not a path that you can walk with the faint of heart. Essentially, it's not. There's a lot of pitfalls. There's a lot of stumbles. There's a lot of times where you just want to give it up. This sort of exploration at the things like the paranormal, ufology, ghost spirits, and the fact that it is all connected, guys. It is all connected. This is what our channel has been about, and I believe this is what our search has been about, and I believe Richard has highlighted this on several videos that he's done on this channel. The article also goes on to basically say the scientific method does make it very hard to study ufology. Now, I can see this to a point. I can see the point here that the article is trying to make. The reason why is because of the nature of a sighting. The scientific method starts with a hypothesis, and you try and test that hypothesis by repeating the same experiment over and over again. UFO sightings, by their very nature, don't generally tend to follow that sort of methodology. But to me, if we actually looked at it as we would in the courtroom rather than the laboratory, then the evidence that's out there is staggering, and I believe this is what Kevin Knuth is basically trying to say, is that the evidence out there is staggering, and it's not just for ufology, it's for the paranormal, it's for the existence of the afterlife. You look at, not just our work, but the work of many other paranormal researchers, research into the spirit world, for example, and the spiritist experiments that go back, over 150 years. The article does also highlight that ufology, in a sense, has become a religion. I would also highlight that science has become a religion. We do tend to do that. We tend to be dogmatic in our approach to things because we're afraid of being wrong. We don't let go of that fear of being wrong, of being misproven or misjudged. So it's a really interesting article, guys. Just want to share some thoughts and opinions on it. The second article I wanted to share with you guys today was regarding, it followed the same sort of theme. And we have covered this in a Now debate, which I believe went out towards the end of 2017, which was regarding the asteroid or the interstellar visitor, Oumuamua, which has finally, apparently, according to a study published in Nature Journal, or Journal Nature, sorry, indicated on the 27th of June that the object is indeed a comet. It has no icy tail, which is what we would commonly associate with a comet, but due to its movement in the solar system being abnormal, apparently the study has concluded that it has to be a comet. And the reason that they're giving is the attributions to the movement of the object being to gas outpourings associated with comets. And this is from NBC News, and the source is Marco Micheli from the European Space Agency. However, there has been some conflict and difference of opinion, or at least some alternative observations here. So Alan Jackson from the University of Toronto, Scarborough, is saying if it was a comet, then it would have been one that's lost most of its moisture, of its ice, as it left its home star system. So essentially then would be more akin to an asteroid because of the amount of ice and stuff that it has lost is not actually being observed. Jackson was a part of the previous studies into the Oumuamua object, but is not a part of this particular one. There's been a lot of controversy regarding this asteroid. There's a lot of people believing it is a UFO, or it is an alien spacecraft, or whatever it is. I would basically say keep an open mind, keep your options open, as if there is room for conjecture and debate. Then at the end of the day, you know, I believe that if you believe in the paranormal, if you believe in these sorts of things, ufology, ghosts, spirits, you have to first, as a good friend told me once, the first rule of the paranormal is you discount the normal. So at the end of the day, if there is enough evidence to suggest this is a comet, and maybe there's further studies or further evidence that comes to light to back this up, then perhaps this could be case closed. But if some of the people involved in the original studies of this are disputing the argument, I still believe there's an argument maybe to be had. So very much on the fence on that one. So what do you think, guys? I want to not only bring our research, and Richard's going to be coming on board and doing some videos as well, some Now News updates, but also take a look at some of the stuff is around the world, happening around the world, and also maybe some of the stuff that you guys may be capturing. If you captured something, maybe you've captured something on a paranormal investigation, or you've captured something in your home, or you've captured anything that is odd and might be of interest to us, please let us know. The website is now back up and running. It was down for a short period of time, and if you guys want to contact us, you can contact us directly through there, or our Facebook page, facebook.com/paranormalnow. If you want a quick answer or a quick response, the Facebook page is the best way to get in touch with us. So thank you very much, guys. We'll see you soon for another video. Plenty of stuff coming this week, and some brilliant castle exploration as well. I can't wait. Take care.